What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Guns for Us. All right, guys. So a lot of people, in the comment section ask me, what is my favorite top five? If I can do a top five, everyday carry, right, from the number five all the way to number one. Which one is my favorite carry, everyday carry, for concealed carry? So I was like, why not? Let's do it. So today we're gonna be doing that, guys. First, I have 5 guns in my table right now. I do have the all clear, they're on the holsters, but they also have ammunition. Okay. So I already checked them, but I'm gonna double check them throughout the video. So first, we're gonna start with the SAR-9. So this one, I have some love for this gun. I recently, did some modifications in it, and it's part of the family now. And the ergonomics on this gun, they're great. They're great. So I had changed a couple of things in this firearm. At the end of the day, an everyday carry is whatever you can afford. You know what I mean? If it's a $200, if it's a $150 gun, if it's a 1 bullet gun, it's better than a 0 bullet gun. All right. So, but I have a couple of choices here. And I do swap guns sometimes, especially in winter. That I can wear a jacket. You can actually wear a big size gun and conceal that gun very well. Even a AR-15 pistol if you want to, or a Draco. Now, so but that's kind of like a hassle. It's too much stuff, all right, on you, and you want to actually something that you can grab really fast, and get your eyes on the target real quick. So this gun, talking about a little bit of this gun. I recently put the slide. I did a couple of videos on aftermarket and how to convert the P320, because the P320 magazine is exactly the same magazine as the SAR-9 magazine, except for the little square holes, for the magazine catch. All right, but that's a really tiny small modification that you can make at home with a $20 grinder. And you have actually, better magazines, because the 6-hour magazines are really good. I don't know if they're because they're made in Italy, or I don't know, but they are pretty good. They're pretty good. I have a couple, more than a couple magazines in the, a couple of 6 hours firearms in the magazines from factory. They are pretty good. So why not, right? So this is like a regular older firearm, nothing special, but has some modifications, and I converted, to make it feel that that this firearm fits my needs. So the first is the ergonomics. The ergonomics on this on this firearm they are pretty good. They're great. Actually, you can change the sides of the side stabs right here, and you can make the grip wider, or in the back, and you can make it more bigger. Not the front. That would be cool, if they had the front grips, and I get the plain ones too, and you get the choice to get for the fingers or without nothing in there, just plain. But you can't. They're doing a lot already, so you can ask for more. One of the things that about this firearm, for some of you guys that have kids, or states that require, a safety. I don't know if any states requires a safety in the handguns, but it's there. I don't use it, but if I need it, I know it's there, which is, it's a pretty good feature. I got a light, this light is probably $70, $80, something like that. I don't remember. And a red dot sight, at the same time, red dot sight, it's the hot thing in the market right now. I believe that all the firearms, handguns, semi-automatic handguns, they should come already optic ready. You know what I mean? There's no reason for any firearm that is coming in the market right now, because either the person use it or the person don't use it. If you don't use it, you don't remove the cap. That's it. But it's there in case you want to use it. You know what I mean? And actually, it's making more profit for people in the market selling their gun parts like optics. You know what I mean? Because you're not selling only the gun. You're selling the gun unable already for install a red dot sight. Another additional thing that I would say, right? If the guns comes with the factory optic ready, I believe, you know what I mean, that they should put some love in it. You know what I mean? Hey, you want to throw a couple of $30 or $50 extra because you put in a taller sight? Hey, why not do it? You know what I mean? But it should comes already with the tall side, just to give you the option, you know what I mean, to go witness right out of the box. You want to throw the red dot sight in there. Now, I understand, I understand too that if you do that, some of the optics, they are higher, and some of taller, and some of the optics are smaller, like more flatter to the ground, and actually more capabilities to go witness even with the regular size from factory, which a couple of guns that I have are in that same category. All right. So but not this one. So this one, the SAR9 is it already comes with 2 holes in top, and that's it. It doesn't use any platform or anything. You just throw the sight in there, and that's it. So pretty much you have to find a screw that fills the whole gap in the sight when the screw is driving through the holes in the sight, so it doesn't move side by side. I know I'm talking a lot about this gun, but I will be talking about each gun and why I like it. My top 5. I will say that SAR9 need to come up with some suppressor high sights. It is really hard to find a suppressor high sight for these guns. You know what I mean? As right now, I don't see none in the market. If you guys can point me to the right direction, I will be more than happy to accept that. But as right now, I can't find anything for except for the shield sight in the back and the Glock in the front, which have to be the same exact brand and the same exact total sights. If you want to order the Glock as a set, to put one in the front, and then you lost the Glock rear sight, because you're not gonna use it in the same gun, and then you order the exact same pair for the shield, MP shield, which you're gonna lose the front and you're gonna use only the rear. So you're throwing more money in a gun than you need to. All right. So what I did on this gun is I delete the real side. So I took the side off. I took a Dremel and I Dremel down all the way till the side was flat with the slide, and then I put the side in, and I Dremel down the screw in the tip. So when the screw goes down, it's not gonna be outside. You're gonna be able to see it actually or touch it. You can touch it a little bit, but hey, I can't keep taking a tread, because if not, it's not gonna be able to tread in there. Anyways, so I did find the front side for the Glock, right? Actually, this one I don't remember if this one is this one is an Ameriglow sight for the Glock in the front, and then this one co-witness with the sight on the Romeo Zero that comes already in the case in the rear right here, right? Actually, I did fill the line in there. It's a small line between the side and I fill it with green. So I can put that line in the top, the dot in the top of the line, and get the actual really good side picture. The newer Romeo Zero comes with this cover right here, which is mounted, which you mount the sign in the top of the cover, kind of like inside, and it covers all the corners. So you drop your gun, it's actually gonna protect your gun or your side pretty good, and it's made of metal, which I like that too. And for like $100, I mean $100 something, you can't beat the price. And the dot on this gun on this side is pretty good too. So hey, I'm more than happy on saving money. I'm all about saving money. I'm not the guy that throws $700, $800, $900 in a sight. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna look pretty cool. I do save my money because I have all the bills to pay like everybody else. So I did change the springs inside, a couple of springs from Galloway Precision. It's actually very crispy. Now the trigger, I don't know, you guys can hear that. Bam! It's solid, and that's the reset. So it's not like the Canics. You know, the Canics have a good, pretty good reset. But at the same time, you don't want like a competition style trigger for an everyday carry. Now, if you're doing a competitions or you like, you know, shooting with that firearm, hey, you can put a trigger in there, a nice trigger with a nice reset and probably almost none takeoff. All right, but this for me is an everyday carry. So I don't want that competition trigger in an everyday carry, you know what I mean? And put my hands on it and without blinking or putting a little bit force without under stress, pull the trigger when I don't want to. So I think that the trigger is really nice right now with those Galloway Precision springs that I changed inside, and then the factory trigger. So I'm not gonna change anything on that side. Now, one thing that I like that I found on the website on CY, what is it? Damn, I forgot. CYT Tactical. So there's a small website out there that they do aftermarket parts for the SAR-9, and they have some really badass parts for this gun, you know, but they're always out of stock. So I don't know, man, or they sell that much, or I don't know. If you sell that much, then get the double next time, you know what I mean? But I always check mostly like 2-3 days every week, and they're always out of stock. So I'm looking for the magwell, you know what I mean? Because the magwell that they have is not oversized or exaggerated, and it's more for a look, but at the same time it's for, you know, fast magazine recharge or swap. So I do like the gun. It's one of my favorite guns. I mean, I do have more expensive guns, but this gun is really nice. So another thing that I'm gonna do is I put a threaded barrel, not to put a suppressor, but to put a compensator. So the longer the gun, is not gonna make any difference for concealed carry, since it's gonna be in the pants, all right, going down on the side of the leg, all right. So the difference is gonna be on the grip. Now I do have a holster that I made myself that is gonna be tilted. So when you tilt it, that excess of the grip is gonna be tilted to the top like this, and the angle is gonna be like this. So it's not gonna be that excess extending outside. So I do, you know, find my way to carry the gun, and you know, I like it. So there's that one. If I'm gonna carry the gun, obviously I'm gonna carry it with a 17 round magazine, not with extension. But if I do a carry with extension, I always carry an extra magazine, just in case. You know what I mean? It's better have it than don't have it. So why not? You just put it in there. You know what I mean? I can carry this one, or I can carry the 6-hour P320 21 round magazine. So this one is 21, and this one is 22. One extra round because of the +5 extension. All right. But, you know, and actually when I go shooting, then I use the extended magazine. Or if it's winter, I can just, you know, conceal it with the extended magazine and nobody's gonna notice it. Okay? So there's that. There is the 17 round magazine for the pistol for conceal, and an extra magazine in one of my pockets. Now, if I'm traveling and use the firearm, I actually carry those two, one in my pocket, one in the firearm, and actually another extended magazine. And this one is made for the P320. I'll also, but you know, guys, that we can convert this to the Star 9 too, because it has the same configuration. Now, it's already proof, already tested. It's working pretty good. You know what I mean? And give you the chance in any shooting, you know what I mean, or any situation that hopefully will never get involved. You know what I mean? But you know, there's crazy people out there. That's why we carry every day. You know what I mean? Not to find those guys, but to avoid those guys. If that happens, you know, then we have to defend ourselves. But there you go. That's a 32 round magazine. Another magazine for the road. All right. So that's a SAR 9. Now the second pistol will be the Canik on the top 5. So not because I'm going all the way to the 1, it's gonna be the best. All right. I'm gonna show you my top 5, and then I'm gonna take a decision on those top 5. All right. So here we have the Canik TP9 Elite. SC stands for subcompact. So this gun, right out of the box, look at that trigger. That's a takeoff. Boom. And now look at the reset. It's a fantastic gun. It's funny to shoot. It's a little snappy. Remember, the smaller the gun, the more snappier it is. All right. Because you have less control on your firearm and less weight in the barrel in the front on the muzzle flip. All right. So there is the Canik TP9 Elite SC. All right. So this gun is right out of the box a wonderful firearm. All right. So I put in there a Valdio Pro, Valdio Mini Pro, which, you know, it's been in the market for a while, and it's not the more expensive ones, but you know, on the budget, it's a pretty good light for $100 something. All right, so this one have around 500 lumens, if I'm not wrong. Don't remember wrong. Have a quick release, so you can take it off, and probably if you have another one charged in your pocket, you can just, it's quicker change the light with a quick release than change batteries. All right. Remember that. You had 2 of these bad boys right here. Recharge it. And one in your car or one in your pocket, whatever. It's easier to take it off with the quick release and change it than change the battery. All right. So there's that. If you haven't seen my video about to do the adjustment on this light, the proper adjustment, so the light doesn't move and you don't lose the 0 for the laser, go ahead and subscribe. Please support my channel, subscribe, and I will give you something back with my videos. Okay. So this one comes with a black outside in the back, and in the front, the one in the front is nice side, but you have to put it in the light and recharge it. Okay. So it will hold the charge for a little bit. I don't know how long, but if you're using a light and it's night side, it's a light during the night, you're gonna be able to get that front pose with the rear side really quick. You don't need actually a night sight. All right, even if all of them are black out, because all you need is to align that front square with the other two squares in the back. All right. In addition, I changed the back strap. Some people say, "Oh man, that's just for the look." It is not for the look. I'm gonna tell you right now. This back strap adds a little bit more weight in your gun, right? More durability, because if your gun fell down, right, this is made of aluminum and not plastic. It's not gonna break. Now, the third thing is that you can smack. No, not really. But if you see right here, you see that curve right there? That is made to make the when you swap in the magazine, make it easier to go in there. So it's kind of like a magwell. So you see it right there? Yeah. But when you change the magazine, no matter how it hits, it's gonna go in there, because that curve make it go in there. You see it? And that's what that back strap is for. So it's not just for the look. All right. So actually, that's the 12 round magazine that comes with the gun. The gun is quite small, even if it's a little wide than other guns. And it has some weight too. Like, it's kind of like heavy, probably heavier than other of my full size firearms. I don't know why. Probably it's the thicker of the slide. Maybe. Well, maybe it's built like a Tonka. So there you go, guys. You have the pinky station, or in the box comes with a regular floor plate with the pinky finger station eliminate. All right, so just flat. All right. Also comes with another magazine, another 15 round magazine that is very and pretty concealable too. You know what I mean? And I found a really nice holster for that gun too, and that light. All right. So 15 round magazine, either or, they're pretty good concealable, right? If you're wearing shorts or some very not loose clothes, you can wear this one. Or if you're wearing regular clothes and you're a big guy, you probably can use this one. Even this one right here. This is the 18 round magazine, and you can find these spacers online. All right. So this is the regular TP9. I would say that's effects. So that's what I have. 18 rounder for the TP9. All right, with the spacer. So there you go. So you, with that 18 round, you get a full size, or one more round over the 17 full size magazine. I mean, regular pistol. All right. And then you can get this right here, the 12 round, and get it converted to 21 rounds. So 9 plus 12, 21 rounds. So you got a plus 9 from Taylor Freelance. And that, my friend, is a bad boy right there. Look at that. And it looks awesome. For me, I mean, I think it looks awesome. It looks awesome. So I got the same color, kind of like the same color of the gun too. They have all the colors too. They have like gold, bronze, orange, red, blue, black. You can pick any color you want. So I believe this gun is one of my favorite concealed carry guns. You know, and actually, you know, have the laser and the light. You know what I mean? Even in the laser, it's not gonna be super accurate, but it's gonna be more accurate than just picking the gun and shoot. You know what I mean? You can follow the laser and look for the dot of the laser through the window or the rest of the side, and then follow shots. You can shoot the first one with the green dot, and then follow shots with the window of the red side, following the green dot, and it gets you in the side real quick. All right, so that's one of my favorite concealed carry firearms, the TP9 Elite, and it's not that expensive. It's not that expensive gun. So Canik is coming with a lot of innovations in the market, and they have some really good stuff. And the aftermarket parts out there supporting these guns, they are incredible. Even Taylor Freelance are supporting the TP9, and that's crazy. Taylor Freelance is a pretty good vendor for aftermarket parts. So let's follow in with the next firearm, which is gonna be my FN 509. So that's a FN 509 mid-size. All right, guys, there you go. So I'm wearing a Viridian RFX 35. So this one is kind of like the I would say this one had it does have the footprint of the Armor. All right, and look at that window, guys. So I already showed you guys that the gun is clear. All right, let me see if I can get that dot. Green dot. There you go. And look at that window, how big it is. And it doesn't look that big on the gun too. It co-witness with the black, all blackout sides, which is pretty good. I don't need at the beginning I was buying the nice sides, but actually, if I'm having a light on the gun, there's no need for me to have a nice sight on the gun, because I'm looking for the shadow, the square shadow in the front and the two square shadows in the front, and put it in the center. That's it. I'm not looking for dots. Another, I have a flashlight in there. That's a 6-hour Foxtrot 1X. This one have 450 lumens. I do have a video on it. Now, I had to adapt this light on this firearm, okay? So I'm gonna recommend you to not get this light for this firearm. I already did the work to adapt it, you know what I mean? But it's coming off and everything, but I had to, put some stuff in there, because the rail inside of this firearm, where is the serial number, is very hollow, and in that part, it sits one of the parts of the light that make pressure, so the adjustment of the light doesn't go back and forward to the front or the rear. You know what I mean? So when you tighten it up on the firearm, it makes pressure, it locks in there. When you lose it, you can move it back and forward to adjust it to whatever firearm. So because of this firearm right here, the Picatinny rail in the center where the serial number is hollow, like very hollow. It doesn't make pressure to get that flashlight tight in there, so it doesn't move back and forward. But I put a piece of Kydex in the top of that, in the top, not permanent, but I put it in there, to make pressure. So that's about it. That's a small modification that I did. But you guys don't want to go through that stuff if you don't have to. So why? You know what I mean? So anyways, it's a good firearm. You know what I mean? I still have to do some stuff on it. One of the things that I want to change is the firing pin. I want to get an enhanced firing pin, and that will be it. But that's the takeoff, and that's a reset. Boom. It's nice. It's crispy. I like it. You know what I mean? And older than the 15 round magazine, you guys can get the 24 rounder, right? So this is the 24 round magazine right here, and you can buy the separate. I don't know if they sell it right now with this sleeve right here for the mid size. But this magazine, it comes ready for the full size 17 round pistol. So you have to purchase the sleeve separate and put it on and swap it on the magazine. But I did that already. So this one will be the spare magazine right here. There you go. So 24 rounds. So it looks nice, really nice. All right, guys, and then so that's it for that one. It's a wonderful firearm. I conceal carry this FN 509 a lot. Also, I forgot to talk about the grip too. The texture of the grip is very aggressive, but at the same time, it's not that aggressive because it's aggressive in the front and in the rear. On the sides too, kind of like stippling, but it doesn't scratch your the material doesn't scratch your skin, which is a good thing. All right, so it will work in any conditions, wet, really nice. So next firearm, of course, I'm gonna have this one here. It's my Glock. This is my Glock. I do have a 17 and a 19. So this one is my 19. I do have a 19, a 17, a Glock 17 barrel on the 19. All right, to give it that more accuracy and more extended. It's kind of like having a 17 on the 19, pretty much. All right, so this one is a 19. If you guys don't know, it comes with a 15 round magazine from factory. So I have a Holosun HE407 Charlie. So this one is the green dot, and I did put some night sights. So this one has a pressure high sight, tall size, and the brand is Ameriglow. Yeah. So they are green. Right, they're green. So for me, my eye catch more the green light more than the red. And actually, I don't know when you guys find out yet, but during the daylight, if you have a sight, you catch. I mean, most of the people, I guess, I don't know if it's just me, but I guess most of the people I hear before in different videos that your eye catch the green one better than the red one under the sunlight. Right, so let me put that out there. So that's very important. If you go to the store to purchase a sight, I make sure you test if they have some tests for you guys, or it don't have to be the same sight, but can be another one, and take it to the daylight, and see which one catch your eye better. Because sometimes I cannot even see the red one on the daylight. All right, so that's why it's so important sometimes to have co-witness sights. So I know I did some mild modification, nothing internal other than the barrel. I did change this one, the slide catch. So I had the tire design. I had the tire design plate in the back too. I had some honeycomb wrap from Handler Grips, and I do have a Mac PMAG 13 round in there. All right, I do have the same light as my Canic, the Baldir Mini. You have the light and the laser, the light or the laser. You can swap it out and just have the light, the laser, or both. There you go. So there's that. But in addition, this will be the concealed carry size. In addition, I do carry another spare mag, you know what I mean? And this one I do with 3 rounds. So it's 18 rounds in the magazine. Now, if I'm traveling or just to have it in the car, just in case, man, the law, if the law allows you to carry this for now, you know what I mean, then why not? So I do carry another, I believe this one is a 31 round magazine. There you go, a 31 round magazine. So I do carry another 31 round magazine, just in case, man. You don't know. You never know. All right. Better be ready than not be ready. So I do love this firearm. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know because they sell it to me like everybody else in the States or everybody else in the world. But Glock has been proof. You know what I mean? I mean, it might not be the most pretty one, or the trigger might be not be the better one, or the takeoff or the reset, which I don't think the reset is that bad. I do have some power in my fingers. I don't need a two pound trigger. You know what I mean? I got man hands, so I'm gonna pull that like nothing. All right. Well, anyways, we have a little holster in it, and that's one of my favorite guns too. All right, concealed carry. I would say 75% of the time that I carry a firearm, it's gonna be this, my Glock 19. Okay, so I think with that being said, we just find out which one I carry the most. Okay. All right, guys. So next one's gonna be my P320. So this one, it's a great firearm, right? So it's a nice looking gun, and you guys can see the slide's a little bit tall than the other firearms, but that what is make it looks nice. All right. I know this gun has some problems in the past. The drop issue, when you drop it like this, it went off. You know what I mean? And you know that's really bad situation. But they did took care of it. All right. If you have you haven't sent your gun back to get a fix, then I will highly recommend you to do so. All right. But it's like everything. It's like everything that we are when we are innovating. You know, like when we are going like right now. In the future, we're looking for the future right now. So most of the cars are gonna be electric. So they are shifting from gas to electric, and then it's gonna be faults. You know what I mean? It's gonna be faults. It's gonna be recalls. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. I know it's not the same, but it's almost the same because the car is just like a projectile that you are driving. All right. So and anything goes wrong at 80, 90 miles per hour, it's gonna be a big issue. I mean, your life is gonna be in the line, you know. So, but at the same time, you know, you dropping the firearm like this, I think there's more possibilities and get shot. I think there's more possibilities that you get struck by a lightning before you drop your firearm and get shot with your firearm, right? One case out of freaking, I don't know how many guns they sold, but a lot. You know what I mean? But still, it's a bad situation. They already took care of it. And now, you know, we have a more perfect firearm. All right. So this one is the P320 X Carry. So I do have a Holosun, a micro Holosun with a red dot sight. This one is a 6 MOA. It's pretty cool because it picks up the eye really quick. Right out of the box, this gun have a wonderful trigger. Look at the takeoff. That's it. That's it. Bam. And it's a soft, kind of like a smudgy trigger. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but look how it sounds like smudgy. So, it's different. It's different. It's not like the other guns that are crisp that are like click. This one's like something like that. So I do have a Holosun, another Holosun, a 6-hour Foxtrot 1 X-ray on it. This one, if you buying this light for this gun, I highly recommend it. Look how close it is to from the firearm, and actually it fits right there with the barrel. If you guys can see the barrel and the tip of the light, they are right there aligned. So for the X carry, the carry size, this light is perfect. All right. I do have a wraparound front handle grips, sign in the back, sign in the front, because if I conceal carry, I don't want to get scratched, my skin scratched with the gun, and I don't wear a second undershirt all the time. So there's that. All right. I do love this firearm. Now I can conceal carry this gun just like this, since it's the carry size, or I can just get the subcompact. So this one was FD color, and I did some. I changed the color on it. This is like a very dark gray with brown, and I staple it. All right, so this one have a 12 round magazine. All right, 12 round. There you go. And you can convert this gun to this gun in less than 2 minutes. So, clock it. This is where it takes a little bit of time. There you go. Oops. Well, sometimes I do it faster, sometimes I do it slower. Well, there you go. There's that. From full size carry, not full size carry, from carry size 17 rounds mag to 12 rounds subcompact. There you go. And I do have the holster too. Bam. Now, so I do have the 32-20 magazines. Now you can use a 32 round. You can use any other options that you have. I do also have the spacer. So this spacer will add the 17 round magazine to the gun with a full grip. So this is a very good option. I tried to find the grip module with the Picatinny rail, but it's out of stock everywhere. So there you go. There's that. So the downside of this one is gonna be that it's not gonna have any light, all right? And that's a very big downside. But for daytime, you have a spare gun in your car or a spare gun, it's not bad for daytime. You know what I mean? It looks pretty cool. Even right here in this cut right here, I like the cut with no Picatinny rail. It looks pretty cool. I like it. So there's that. You can do that. You know what I mean? Or you can put a 21 round with the same spacing. It looks like a Rubik's, like a Lego with a bunch of spacers, and but it's the function, not the look. Okay. There you go, guys. So, but it conceal size. So it came from this to this. But when I do carry, and the carry size, I have the 17 round mag, the 21 round, of course, without the spacer in my pocket, and in the car, I'm gonna be carrying a 32 round mag. Okay, so with that being said, guys, that's all the firearms that I do. Well, not all of them. No, I do carry my Masada too. Obviously, not with the plus 5. This one have an Olight with 1200 lumens, and the light too, the laser, and the Holosun. I mean, I like to use this one under my pillow for home protection. So there's that. That's my favorite top 5 guns for carry. Now, not for shooting, for carry. All right, the ones that I trust. Now, from all of them, which one I do trust more? Obviously, I'm gonna have to cut it down to 3. So from those 3, it's gonna be my Glock, my P320, and my FN 509. Now, from those 3, I'm gonna cut it down. Even I love my FN a lot. I do carry this firearm. I love it a lot. It's me, just me, okay? Don't hate me for this. I go down to these 2. Now, from these 2, it's a hard choice because all the modularity of this gun right here, that you can convert it to different size, different grips, which you cannot do that with this Glock right here. All right, you can get an 80% and mill. I mean, I mill the 80% and finish it and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, you cannot swap. So in order to do that, let me rephrase that. In order to do that, you're gonna have to build another lower for this slide right here. In order to do that, in order to swap the both sides. But with this one right here, all you have to do is get the plastic, the grip, that's it, and remove it in less than 1 minute and swap it for another one, the whatever you like, whatever color you like. Well, this one is just this one right here. Now, but even with that, I give my love to the Glock. Okay, it's just like I don't need to change it. I don't need to change it. I don't need to change it. I like it like this. You know what I mean? If I want to get bigger, 80 rounds, then I get this big +3, and it fills the whole hand. All right, guys. So don't hate me for those who love the P320. I do love the P320 too. I own three P320s. I mean, 2 P320s and 1 229. Okay, so don't hate me. I do love this gun. Obviously, if I find the Picatinny rare for this one, I think it probably will become the first one. All right, I love it, but I don't love more than the Glock because the Glock had the light. All right, and I don't know, guys. I just trust. I mean, my life depends on it. You know what I mean? I don't want a firearm a fancy firearm with a 3-pound trigger and all the bells and whistles, and then it's gonna fail me. You know, I want something from factory that I haven't had touched from the inside. You know what I mean? That is already built to work. And this is a firearm that is built to work, right? So, hope you guys like the video. I will see you guys in the next video. Hey, one bites from my side is, if you haven't purchased a firearm, please do. You know what I mean? Please do. Buy a gun, not for the look. A gun that you are very comfortable with it. Think about the size. Remember, in a gun, you can always go, in a small gun, you can always go bigger, more bullets. Just like this one, you can go to small one, or you can go with big ones, all right? So that's one thing to think about it, all right? The reputation on the firearm, do your homework. Sometimes it's better to spend $100 more in a gun and get something good and reliable that you know is not gonna fail you, just like the Glock. All right. Some people saying, "Oh, with the price of the Glock, it costs $600. I can buy me this gun right here, the SAR-9, which it's a great gun." You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna say it's not a great gun at all. I mean, I say it's a nice gun. I haven't had any malfunctions with it, except for not the fake ammunition. I forgot right now. It's ammunition that comes with a coat. It's purple, and the tip of the bullet is flat, so it doesn't work with this gun. You know what I mean? But I understand the gun already and the ammunition that works with it, so I'm not gonna mess with that. But it's reliable. It's very reliable, and it's not gun. Now, if this is all you can afford, I'm gonna say, hey, this is more than good enough for the price that you get in this gun right here. More than good enough. But at the end of the day, if you can afford it, this is gonna be a forever gun right here. A forever gun. This gun is gonna be lasting forever as long as you take care of it. All right. So please carry, stay safe out there. Hopefully you never get to use it for personal defense, but if you get to use it, you know what I mean, it's to save your life, and it's the moment that you are going to realize how much, you know, other people need that firearm too. All right. Hope you guys stay safe out there. Stay, you know, positive all the time. Stay tuned. Please subscribe.